Welcome to Art Warehouse. Today's artist is Jerry Weiss. Jerry Weiss, born October 21, 1959, is an American figurative, landscape, and portrait painter and a writer. He studied classical drawing, and his career has centered on both the figure, usually from life studies, and landscape, often painted in the outdoors. He says he is intrigued by the portrait and figure as a most sacred subject. Weiss paintings are held in such collections as the New Britain Museum of American Art and the Harvard Club of New York City. He is a contributing editor of The Artist's Magazine, for which he writes a masterclass feature with an overview of old masters. He is the son of the comic book artist Morris Weiss. Weiss was born in New Jersey, but soon after the family moved to North Miami, Florida. He was influenced by the graphic freedom and assured skill of cartoonists, whose work he saw in his father's large collection. Weiss was put off narrative work after seeing his father's daily hard-working routine for comics such as Mickey Finn and Joe Palooka. He sought more enjoyment and personal freedom, and decided to learn classical drawing. A museum director recommended he study with Roberto Martinez, who had been a student of the sculptor Marino Marini. From Martinez, Weiss learned to draw life-size, a practice he later taught. He studied at the Art Students League of New York, where he studied light and form. He also studied with Harvey Dinnerstein, whose emphatic draftsmanship he admired, at the National Academy of Design in New York City. Weiss began his career during the 1980s as a figurative painter. 10 years later, he took on landscapes, a genre in which he is self-taught, eventually realizing he could treat them as he did a figure in an interior, in terms of composition, pattern, and shape. In 1994, he started teaching at the Lime Academy College of Fine Arts. He held a one-man exhibition at the Boca Raton Museum of Art in 1999. The executive director of the museum wrote of his paintings, "Jerry Weiss is a product of his age. Weiss with a great heritage goes to the past for design concepts for form, but looks to the present for his investigation of content." Weiss uses a wood palette and a small range of colors, typically titanium white, yellow ochre, ultramarine blue, and cadmium red light, sometimes with the addition of a deeper red, cadmium yellow light, cerulean, and green. He occasionally paints with a knife, but mostly with flat brushes to achieve a kind of blocky modeling. He uses Claesson's oil-primed linen for portraits and panels for landscape work. After forming quick outlines, he works rapidly to block in the light and dark areas of the figure and major compositional elements with turpentine-thinned paint. Following this first stage, which takes around half an hour, he reworks the areas a dozen times or more, constantly refining and unifying. Thank you so much for watching our video, and see you in the following video. Please like and subscribe.